I think one of the things I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk was just ask. Just ask. What's the worst somebody's going to tell you? No. Here's the funny thing is, they say no, nothing happens. If you can, don't sell yourself short as a video content creator. Don't just go, oh, I'll just settle for affiliates and I'll call you a sponsorship. No. If it's a sponsorship, they will pay you separately as a sponsor. All right. They're going to pay you separately from the affiliate earnings. Get it to where you can have affiliate earnings as well. Don't devalue what you bring to the table. All the hours you put in to build your brand. If you've got even 300 subscribers or 30 subscribers or 30,000 subscribers, it doesn't matter. Know your value, what you bring to the table. And don't be afraid to be very vulnerable with these brands. This is one of the reasons why anytime I do a sponsorship, I never pitch them by email. I always get them on video chat. I get them on video chat first, so that way we're on the same page. I cover any kind of questions and concerns. There's a human connection to it. I tried doing emails. Everybody inevitably says no. Because why? They're behind a keyboard. They're safe there. They don't want to take that risk. You get face to face. There's all of a sudden this human connection.
So and they're going, your hook is an example. Do you have to have social proof of your performance? Like if you were approaching a new brand that because what I hear from you, and I know this, you decide, you know what, sometimes I want to go after this company and I didn't, whether you know or that
happens a lot,
have such a program and you just go for it. Right.
Yep.
So a couple of questions tied to that. How early, like I heard you say reference 3,000 subscribers when you started to deal with one of them, like what would you say to someone who's like a smaller YouTuber? When should they start to think of that? Let's say they're in a very specialized niche and have a very special skill, and maybe they're not known by the sponsor, but they have a lot of interest in what they're doing in what they create and share and educate people on. How bold or courageous should they be to just like go for it? And at what's, if you had a sense of performance level?
You're going to need to go with your gut on this. I know there's some experts that staunchly disagree with me on this, that you can go for sponsors right out the rip because you are putting together video content and putting it online, whether you have 1 subscriber or 50 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. I would say initially when you break into this business, use affiliate programs, because now you can start to show results. The first thing is when you approach your sponsor, they need to know how much is your following that you have, how long have you been doing it for, and why are you relevant to their product, and what can you bring to the table? What is it that you can do that's going to make a difference for them? Tell them the value up front. It shouldn't matter the number of subscribers. It matters what you're putting into this, because sometimes there are some companies that would love to maybe say shoot a video, but they don't have a YouTube channel. They don't feel like doing a YouTube channel. They're paying you to do it. So that way you get a video up on their behalf and they're super happy about that. So you can start like right away. There's, like I said, some people will staunchly disagree with me on this one right here, but do affiliate programs starting out. So there's proof of concept. And here's the nice thing is you work enough with affiliate programs, you will be able to see based on a video, how many views are you getting? How many click-throughs are you getting for your specific product? And how many sales are you getting? Take that specific metric, and when you're approaching a brand or a company, no matter how humbling it is for you to share it, share it. This is what I do. I know a lot of people want to fluff their numbers. Don't fluff your numbers. I'm going to tell you that I had embarrassingly low numbers when I first started out, but people still accepted it. Why? They're not investing in numbers. They're investing in people. That's the thing, is when you have that human connection and they're willing to kind of do and work with you, that's what it comes down to. So start when you're ready. Affiliate marketing will probably be the best step, because then you have proof of concept. You can share with them, and in due time, you'll be able to land those sponsorships. It'll take some time, and don't just settle for anybody. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to come up and be like, oh, buy my product on Amazon and give me a video review for this product.
Well, okay. I was going to ask you, like, for years, I get those kind of offers.
Oh my gosh, like, all the time.
Love your channel. Can you go review our ABC video video editing tool? We'll give you a free copy.
Yep. And you know, that's all well and good. What I would recommend is when you
recommend some people to start out with some of those things to build.
You could try those ones,
at least to say that I've done these kinds of things, you know, because I've had
Right.
some decent name brands that I haven't like pursued to do because I always feel there's going to be hooks in there and expectations that, you know, for their freebie expectation things.
It's a great point, because I was talking with a content creator earlier today, Nuria. She's known as the Home Boss, and she's a little resistant to working with some brands that approach her in that way. She really prefers to organically work in brands and such like that make sense, and not try to go out of her way to find a specific one to showcase on her channel. At
So
the
how
end
would
of
that organic experience happen? Can you just give an example how that would play out?
So sometimes I'll get like an email, and by the way, they usually find my email through my website or in my about section on YouTube. So typically someone will reach out to me and be like, hey, I've got XYZ product. Would you do a video for this? Anymore, I know my value, because one, I've got to pay for a video content team. Two, I have an assistant who actually helps with uploads and managing comments on the channel. So that means I'm already out money. I'm not just going to take a free product. Now, if I was doing video by myself like I was at one point or another, then I would probably take that free product, but say a little bit of an expectation, like, I'm going to do this, but if we see some great results, I would like for us to go ahead and reconsider doing a sponsorship. At what point do you think that that would be on the table? Leave the ball in their court, because chances are very likely they might come back to you when they see that, oh my gosh, look at Gord. He's getting 20 to 30 licenses per month for us. Let's do a sponsorship, because clearly one video was great. So I imagine many videos is going to be better.
There's a lot of negotiation and
Yep.
I mean, I know you're a master at doing that kind of thing, because I think I almost felt like in your journey you were like creating the mold as you were going. You know what I mean? Like
It's
there
true.
wasn't a lot for you to work from. And would you still say, from the standpoint of a creator influencer, that there's incredible opportunity out there and you kind of like don't know where it's going to necessarily come from or what will surface, and that it's not something you can easily predict the cash flow from, but once if you got engaged and had success with some, like it's quite a good return, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to take some time. Everybody's experience is going to be different. I think one of the things I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk was just ask. Just ask. What's the worst somebody's going to tell you? No. Here's the funny thing is, they say no, nothing happens. Like literally nothing happens. Like you don't like turn into a werewolf. You don't die. Yeah, sure. That rejection stings a little bit. But remember, it's not like no forever. You're a piece of garbage. Why'd you ever talk to me in the first place? It's usually like, no, for now. Because I found sometimes some brands I've approached before are like, yeah, sure, let's do it. First time, nah, now we're good. Second time, yeah, let's do it. It's incredible.
So you shouldn't get discouraged, and it's in a way it's a bit of a numbers game in the raw email.
It really is.
That was a great tip. Was not the best approach to explore and that try to get some kind of one-to-one connection. Maybe DM the people or show interest in another
Twitter.
way, approach them on their website, Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter was great to me. Like I've landed a few sponsorships just through that, because someone was like tweeting out something and I said something back, and there was like a funny like little thing. I landed like a few sponsorships already through just Twitter alone, and I just DM'd them and I said, hey, can we carry this conversation over via email? And we get the jib jab back and forth. I usually say, hey, I've got a great idea for you. And they're like, hey, could you fill us in on it? I'm like, you know what? Let's get together on a video chat. I would think I'd feel much more comfortable. I could be able to share it with you. 15 minutes is all I need of your time. And I typically get right on into it. As soon as we get in there, hey, it's great. You guys are doing awesome. Fantastic. Okay, I know we need to kind of just skip right down to what we're going to go ahead and discuss. I'm going to talk about sponsorship and how we're going to be a great fit and how you're going to see